Servus and welcome. I'm Vera at Spill Coffee Crafts and welcome to day 0 of 100 of Essence of Time. And yes, you heard correctly, this is day 0. I debated with myself if I would include this part in the video series or if this is day 1, but yeah, I made the decision that this is day 0. And we call it the preparation. So there is no big preparation here. I just wanted to introduce you to my timer. This is the 10 minutes timer. Guys, if you really want to follow along, you don't need a timer because for you, or the main thing of this thing is that you don't have a lot of time. And I want to show you, or I want to explore what is possible if I have only 10 minutes of time. My crafting time at the moment is not so limited, so I time myself. So this is not something that you need to do, or it's just to remind myself, because I can get lost when creating. And I want to remind myself that this is about what can I do with 10 minutes a day. So this is why I have a timer. And now I'm setting it. And we are setting it to 10 minutes. Here we have it. And it will sit here on my desk and will remind me when 10 minutes are over. So day 0. So we are not really creating something today because this is the preparation. I think it's not the real thing if I come here, have already browsed my stash, gathered all the things, and then I just glue it down and say, okay, this is what you can do in 10 minutes. This is not what this series is about. This should be more or less a true exploration what can be done in 10 minutes. So I thought I gather a few things, and these will be the main things that I want to use during this project. So there will be the occasional, or not, more or less occasional or more often, it depends on what's happening. There will be packaging paper that is arriving, that is lying on my desk, that I will use. There will be junk mail envelopes that arrive and that I just throw on my desk and I will use in this project. There will be cut out images that I already have in my stash, but there will, but I don't want to really collect all my things for the daily project and then just sit here and glue it down and say to you and show to you, this is what you can do in 10 minutes. This is not how this is supposed to go. When you come home and you're tired, you will sit down, and maybe you have 10 minutes to sit down on your craft desk. There is no prepared thing here. Yeah. So what I do, I have a box, a fancy one this time. And I think, okay, this is something we all can do. This is a book, a very thick book. And it is a dictionary. It's a German one, but yeah, you can find this in any thrift store. It looks old, and guys, it is vintage because it is from 1996. I see this as a modern book because of my age. But it has already these beautiful yellowed pages, but you can do this with any book you pick up. I would suggest not having a book with a special theme around it. So this is a good one. A dictionary is a good one. Just something with text. It's not too big, not too small. Yeah, whatever you like, and with a topic that, you don't need to care about what's written on the page because there will be nothing dramatic that you don't want to show or give to someone or have in your journal. So this is one of my resources, and we can do so many things if we just have this handy on our desk. So this will go in my box. Then I happen to have this Flow magazine. This is not an advertising, nothing, and this was gifted to me, and it's a great resource. There are First, it has beautiful paper, not glossy. It is, yeah, matte paper with a nice thickness to it. There are also thicker pages in this because this is really meant as a scrapbook paper, I think. I've never had this before. And just look at this, yeah? And I think this is an amazing resource. So if you can find in a thrift store or even go in a store and treat you to one of these or something similar, I don't know if they are available worldwide. I have no idea. This was gifted. I'd never had one before. I looked through it and it is gorgeous. It is everything in here what you could need for a project. So there are already finished images. There are also black and white images in here, what I saw when I went through this. So I will have this as a resource because let's be honest, there are these days where you want to do something and you just want to glue down a few things. And ripping out a few things here and making a small collage can be very satisfying. Then I also have this one. This is a magazine. This is a sewing magazine that I brought home from one of my trips to Portugal, just as a reminder for me. And I had it lying around here, and I just thought, because there is this nice tracing paper in here, or this, how would you call it? It's not really tracing paper. It's a little bit thicker and not see-through. But it has these sewing patterns on it, so it's pattern paper. And if we really want to make some collages with some people on it, there are also great models in here. So I will treat this also as a resource. And then I have already a few things that were on my desk. So, and one decision that I made for this project, for this 100 days, is that I want to make a journal because I want to see after this 100 days, how much could we make? Could we make a complete journal? How would it look? That's what I want to make during this Essence of Time project. And this is a junk mail envelope I just had on my desk because I throw it down here because it came into my house. And I'm terrible at putting away things. So this is a junk mail envelope. If you want to follow along, take any size envelope you want, and that's okay for you. I think this is nice. This has a really nice size. So, and this is a size that also is very common, and many junk mails that I get have envelopes in this format. So this would be a really nice small journal where we can create things in 10 minutes in it, so we don't have to cover a big surface or anything like this. So this is what is the cover of my first signature, and maybe there will be more than one in this 100 days. Most likely there will be more than one. And at the end of the project, I think the last few days, we will spend putting all the signatures we created before into one big journal. But until then, each of my signatures will have some kind of cover like this. Yeah, and we will see how many we can create. And I also have this image because I was not able to put it away, which was gifted to me in a happy mail. And I think I love them. Aren't this the most relaxed toads you've ever seen? I love them, and I think I want to have them on my journal cover. So this will be one of the first projects we're doing, and also this image I will kind of integrate in my window here. We'll see. This will be the first project we are doing, creating our cover, decorating the cover. Yeah, so this is day 0. And you see, my time is not up yet. So I still have 1 minute left. which is a good thing because this is day 0. And if we can finish something in less than 10 minutes, we are fine. So, okay, then $10 are over. It was 9 minutes. But that's it for today. And I see you tomorrow for the real day 1 of Essence of Time. See you!